Good morning, everybody. How are you all? It's Lorraine from pregnancyexercise.co.nz, and today I'm going to teach you how to assess diastasis. Then, if you have a diastasis, to not only assess its function but its strength, and we'll also give you a guide to your own individual core strength and function. So this will help you where you need to start, whether it's postpartum, post an injury, getting back into exercise, just really wanting to get back in and tone and strengthen your core muscles. So we all need to start off, and there's with the basic diastasis test, and then there's 5 different ways how you can assess your diastasis strength and function. And this is all leading into everybody, wherever you find your R, stage 1, which is basic, stage 2, which is functional, stage 3, which is advanced, stage 4, which is pregnant, of our No More Mummy Tummy Challenge that is starting very soon, less than 2 weeks, which starts on January the 11th, and you can go and enter and book your place on the No More Mummy Tummy Challenge now. Okay, so basic assessment of your diastasis recti. We need 4 measurements, everybody. If you don't get 4 measurements, it's going to be hard for you to assess how long it can possibly take to heal and strengthen your core function. The greater the depth and the less attention of the tissue underneath that widest part can mean it's going to take longer for as cellular repair needs to happen. Okay, everybody, come on, join in. Let's do this. I'm going to show you 4 quite quick. I know everybody's busy. Okay, it's a busy time of year, so all start off nice and relaxed on your back. Okay, so I just want you to make sure your rib cage is relaxed, no tension whatsoever, back, shoulders, neck muscles. Okay, and to assess your diastasis, you're just going to exhale as you come up, not thinking about too much else, and start with your fingertips, 4 fingertips wide like that, at the very top of your rib cage, not lower down, at the very top, because sometimes the diastasis can start within a couple of inches of the rib cage, so we need to know that length. Okay, so start here and start to note where there's any change or dip in consistency to the linea alba. So the linea alba at the top wants to feel quite firm, and it's probably going to be around about 1 centimeter to 2 centimeters wide. So you want to note where the first change starts to happen. All right, so come up again. Start to note, and can you feel it? So once you feel that change, that's where your vertical separation will start. Now start to turn your fingers and see if it can go in any wider the lower it becomes, okay? And go all the way down, go past your belly button, and that should give you the widest point. All right, so have you found that? Relax back down again. So now you know where the widest point is. I want you to push down as low as you can to find the depth. Now, often I assess 15 to 20 women every month. Of a first pregnancy, generally speaking, the depth is around about nail depth to first knuckle. No more than that. That's fine. That's all normal. It's what's to be expected. If you can push your fingers in from nail up to your second knuckle, so from the first knuckle rather to the second knuckle, it's starting to get quite deep. And we know we may need some collagen supplements to start to help that healing, but it's just going to take a little bit longer than 6 to 8 weeks to heal your diastasis. It's probably going to take 11 to 12 weeks, which is the duration of the birth of Fitman. Now, the last measurement is where you push right down. So when you're pushing right down, what does this tension feel like at the very bottom? Does it feel quite firm? Does it feel quite thin? Okay, so going on, judge it here and here. So this is well done. This is your number 4, 3, 2, very thin. If the tissue is very thin, again, it's going to take longer to heal than if you can feel that tissue underneath. All right, okay, stay with me. So once you've got that, so if you've only got you know, a smaller diastasis, you can start to add on, and you want to know where the strength and function is of your core muscles. So if you followed the video I put up yesterday about how to contract your core muscles, if not, make sure you know how to connect your pelvic floor and transverse for the rest of this, because now what I want you to do is you're going to assess your diastasis as you exhale and engage pelvic floor and transverse, and tell me what happens. What you should see or should feel is sometimes you feel the diastasis get a little bit wider, but the tissue, you'll feel it get thicker and come up. So it's actually getting shallower. Okay, so that's what you should feel when your core muscles are on correctly. All right, so that's the difference. So can you feel that? Can you feel a slight difference and a firmer tension when you've got your core muscles switched on? That means you're ready for your exercises. All right, step 3. I don't want to rush. Any questions, anybody, about anything like this? But I know, again, everybody's time poor. All right, let me know. So you're now going to exhale. Feel how things are through a leg slide. Breathe in there and exhale through a basic leg slide. Can you hold it? Can you hold the tension? Can you hold that core function? Okay, well done. If you can, you are definitely level 1 on the normal mummy tummy challenge. Now, we're going to test it now. Now, I don't want you to do this test if you've only just started out, if your diastasis is greater than 3 fingers and it is a depth more than that first knuckle, and you're struggling to switch your transverse on. You're not at this level, okay? You're going to stay at basic level 1. But if you're not sure, you can now test your core function with a drop down, exactly the same. So see what's happening. And this test is starting to show you that your diastasis is functional. If you can maintain your breathing activation, you can maintain that pelvic floor and transverse on throughout the leg lower without losing control. So your belly button's not pushing up, your rib cage, your upper abdominals are not starting to do the work, you're not arching up from your back, and we're not creating tension here. So everything relaxed, switched on. Have we got that control of the load? If you're doing well at that level, you can then take it down and test straight legs. But what I like to do is, because we use building planks all the time, I like to assess your function throughout a plank. Okay, now hopefully you can see this. So we're breathing here. Get ready, and you slide down, and you see what's going on as you exhale. Push yourself back up. Check again, and you can check the other side. So watch, so you breathe in, and you exhale, sliding down on the couch, because it's easier than going onto the floor on one arm. You can still do it on the floor test, which is here, but you tend to go off onto one side. So it's much easier to test that core function using a plank on your core. Good morning. How much? I will answer these questions. Any other questions coming in? I can't see because I've took my glasses off. Okay, so mine is 3 fingers wide. Okay, definitely a great starter point for you would be the stage 1 on the No More Mummy Tummy Challenge. It's only a $10 commitment from you. It's a 2-week challenge, and you will learn so much about your core function and strength. Okay, so stick to level 1 and let's start to improve that pelvic floor and core connection, and we can start to advance and increase you depending on how often you manage to exercise. Remember, because there's a lot of variations in how fast and how quickly we progress, because it's due to breastfeeding, baby, hormones, how often we can actually do these exercises. I'll just answer Hina here. How much does swimming help in reducing the gap? Swimming is a cardio type exercise. If you're swimming with great technique, you have core connection, you're using your core throughout the movement, then swimming is going to help, as is walking. But we need to do the deep connection exercises for 10 minutes, 4 to 5 times a week when we're first starting off, to help heal your diastasis. We also need to look at posture throughout the day when we're lifting our babies, when we're lifting toddlers, when we're doing day-to-day activities. Vacuuming is great. Are we connecting with your core muscles then? If you are, you're going to see changes very, very quickly, because those things we do for a long time. Our rehab exercises 5 to 10 minutes a day, our cardio exercise 40 minutes a day, and yet we can be standing up with poor posture for many, many hours throughout the day. So that's what we don't want. And that's what, again, I try and teach throughout our programs, is a better core connection throughout the day and better focus, so that you guys can see improved results. So you do need to be connecting better with your core muscles when you're vacuuming, when you're lifting your children up, when you're emptying the dishwasher, all little things like that. It actually all mounts up and you will see the difference. Hopefully I've answered those questions there. We've not got any more on. So thanks for joining me this morning, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Don't forget to jump on and join that No More Mummy Tummy Challenge. I'll put the link in the comments. Please let all your friends and family know. And we also, on our main Fit Mum programs at the moment, still have the holiday coupon code, so you can get $20 off the program with the coupon code HOLIDAY20. So go to the website pregnancyexercise.co.nz. Thanks for joining, everybody. Any questions about anything, please let me know, and visit the website pregnancyexercise.co.nz. Thanks, guys.